What is the green down here? Oh, just the green lighting. What is that? The hot restaurant. All right. And Bishop's. What the fuck? All right. And of course, that would be right next. Well, just down the street, I guess. From our place underneath, anyway. Blarney's World of Awesome. Yeah. So apparently our friends up at Blarney's World of Awesome are getting low on stock on 420 here. So today is April 20th, 420. And Rockstar's giving us bonuses on the weed farm. So we're going to go do a weed sale. It's our biggest weed sale ever, everybody. So welcome back, everybody. I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah. So today we are going to do our weed sale, like I said. And I've even got the green color on our company. Here, I'll show you before I retire from the company. And that'll transfer over to our MC. So that's pretty cool. Woohoo. Yeah. All right. So we even got green. And I didn't do that on purpose. I just got lucky. Yeah. So yeah, it's weird that they don't let you pick the colors. You know, that it's just kind of random depending on the other players that are in there. Unless you guys know a way that I don't. But yeah, otherwise it's random. It'd be nice if I could pick colors. I don't know. For me, it's always orange first, and then I think pink, and then yellow, and then I'm not sure about the order from there. But there's some cool colors, some purples. There's a red that people avoid, but it is kind of cool. The red kind of makes you look like red, you know, like you're an angry player or a target. All right, here we are in the weed farm. Woohoo! On 420, and I got my 420 T-shirt on and everything. All right, so let's go do it. So yeah, I know it's kind of cheesy, but it is true. The biggest weed sale that we've ever done, being that it's got that extra 50%. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's LJT.
Yeah.
We've got bales of high-grade San Andreas Kush just sitting on the factory floor waiting to go moldy. So much, in fact, that we can't harvest anymore. So sell something and get this business moving.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. We're full of Kush. Now, like we've talked about before, I see plenty of room to stack it. I think we should be making $420,000 on a normal day with the weed farm. But hey, you know, maybe one day Rockstar will fix it. All right, let's go in there. Let's have a look. Okay, so sell stock. So normally it's only $252,000, but today you get that for the close sale. And now you get the extra 50% for the 420 to go out of town. So we're going to do that. $378,000. Yes, I'm sure. Let's see. See if we get the passenger today, maybe? That'd be nice.
We on? Okay.
Yeah, we're on.
It's a boat drop. Products loaded and waiting. They'll pay more for it if you get it to them quick, so get on over to the dock.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go. I was hoping we'd get the passenger. There's a single truck one. Everybody loves the single truck one. But the weed farm has a special mission where you drive. We've done it in our earlier episodes, where you drive under the influence while he smokes away. It's quite funny. If you listen to the things he says, it's quite humorous. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind the boats at all. The boats are actually quite easy. As long as you've got like a, something quick like this helicopter. I should actually have something better. Maybe Avenger or something faster or a jet, whatever. But as long as you got something to get there quick, the boat missions are generally pretty easy when you're doing it solo like we are. The Dodo seaplanes, I've done those many times, but they're not the fastest mission. And the boats actually aren't too bad at all. I find some boat missions actually pretty quick. You just have to get there quickly, because sometimes they can be all the way across the map from you. There is a whole bunch of locations along the coasts, east and west coast, the north coast, and I think there's one at the lake here too, and we might be going there today. I haven't looked on the map yet, but it's starting to look like it's the lake one. Well, I guess this one might be good. I'm not sure if we've shown you this one, if we've covered this one in the past. Might have briefly, a long time ago. But anyway, it's kind of a good thing, bad thing. The good thing is that I can tell you guys, show you guys with this one. This one, in my opinion, is probably one of the most dangerous, hardest boat missions. So I just called them easy, and they are, but this one is the hardest one. And I'll show you guys why. So, it's not hard, but you have to be careful. Other missions, you just go along and, you watch our episodes on how to do them. Or laid back grinding, and I give pointers on what to watch out for in the boats. And it's quite easy once you get the hang of it. But this one, we go up the river. Or is it down the river? Hard to say. I think it'd be down the river. Yeah, heading towards the ocean. Alright guys, so away we go on our biggest weed sale ever. I think we're alone. Yeah, we're still alone. It's good. There was some people before, and that's how I got the color. And then I came into here. So, because I like to show the missions just, you know, clean, straight. So on the boat missions, you get that bonus in the bottom right corner, the $3,000 bonus. Don't really worry about that, you know, guys. It doesn't really matter. It's small, insignificant money. It's less than you get for a cheap car off the street being sold. So don't even worry about that. Although it's always nice if you can get it and get the bonus. You know, we've talked about before on the boats, lean back like the motorbikes, kind of like you're doing a wheelie. So you want to lean right back, and it makes the boat go faster. Okay, and you want to remember your all-wheel brake, your J brake. Or whatever's normally that in your car. On a boat, it helps you to do sharp turns on any kind of watercraft. You want to be careful of that, though. But that's how you do a lot of the fast maneuvers. Now we're getting into dangerous spots, guys. Now, you know, I've beached boats along here before. Usually I'm able to pull them out. So, there you go. So see that loss of power there? We've talked about that in the other times, too. Ooh! But you have to watch out when you drop the drops, because you'll lose power for a moment. And when you lose power for a moment, you have a tendency to crash into things or beach yourself. You know, so you want to angle yourself with room to lose power and regain it. So like I said, usually I just blast away along in these dinghies, but in the river one, you got to be careful. And just so you guys know, I've done this one fast. You know, I'm tempted to show you, but I've learned my lesson. You know, I've learned that it's not worth it. And yeah, you know, like every now and again, like you see me bouncing around and it can just go wrong so fast, you know. So you'll do it over and over and have no problems, and then you'll quickly see how fast it can go wrong on these ones. Yeah. So I try to take it easy on that river part these days. So here we are coming out of the river. Whoa. And now you go around the corner here on this particular run, and there's still 2 more spots. I'll show you guys what I've been doing these days, and you can do similar things on other places around the map too. But instead of bothering to call my buzzard, you can't use the CEO buzzard when you're an MC. But instead of bothering with that stuff or going to the airfield, which isn't very far away, the army base is right over there, if you've got access, which I do, with the hangar. But the Avenger actually works really, really good. So I'm thinking about doing maybe a how to use an Avenger episode or something like that in the future, because we did a Avenger review, but at that point in time, you know, you're discovering it, you barely understand where you can use it. And it's not needed, the Avenger, but I've learned that it's handy. You know, it saves you money not calling Pegasus vehicles, and it's quite easy. So right now I'm coming up on the last drop for this boat, and I'm going to call in my Avenger right now. Might as well, while I got the moment. Well, there we go. Boom. Delivery complete. Let's head back. Alright, so I just head right for the coastline here, and my Avenger should be right on the beach. And I like the Avenger because it's generally faster than a lot of other vehicles, like the Buzzard. The Buzzard's great, but the Avenger's better. It goes even faster once you get it going and into the air. Anyway, it's a little slow at first, but then it makes up for it. Here we go. I didn't want to run very far. Feeling a little mellow today, you know. 4:20. It's not a day for jogging. Okay, so this is what I mean about you got to give it a moment, get in the air, wheels up. I always do it. I think it helps, but I'm not really sure if it does or not. But a lot of vehicles, it slows you down and speeds you up. They're doing that, so like, you know, slows you down with them out, speeds you up, putting them away. Not sure if that's the case with the Avenger, but I just do it out of habit. The Avenger, once you get the hang of it, is a very agile plane. Yep. I can get altitude in no time with this if I want to go up. And another little tip, you guys, if you don't already know, you know, the higher you go, the faster you go. Once you get to thousands of feet up, you fly right across the map in no time. So sometimes you're actually better off to go more or less straight up and then across the map than you are to fly at low levels. So a lot of people who time it, you'll definitely see a difference when you're at the higher altitudes. So sometimes it's worth it to take that extra few moments to gain altitude than it is to just head straight towards the target. So just a little tip for those that don't know. So now we're in our Avenger, flying very fast. Not as fast as some other things, but fast enough. Wheels out. And I do this a little crazily. It's a tough plane, but that's okay. We'll drop it in now. And like I said before, Rockstar actually kind of fixed it. It's not as bad as it was. Because sometimes you'd fly in and it'd just drop like a rock, and you'd have a hard time pulling it out. But as you can see, it's actually getting better now. It's under control. Stay away from my boats, man. Stay away from my boats. Maybe we'll go AP pistol just in case. Let's go. Sometimes you gotta tell them a couple times. That boat. Yes, that boat. Alright. So, check. Yep, we're alone. We'll talk about that on a different episode, I guess. Some more stuff about that. But, you know, whether you're alone, whether you're with people, you should generally have the habit of checking, you know, usually it's pushing down on your directional pad, regardless of what platform you're in, on your controller if you have one. There's other buttons too. I think Z on the keyboard on the computer is also brings it up. Same as your map key. But it's a good idea to keep an eye on who's in the session with you, what's going on. Keep an eye on any deaths that might show up on the bottom left corner. You know, it just gives you an idea of the temperature, the pace of the session you're in, if you're with other people. Or sometimes you just get so distracted with what you're doing, you know. I find it's a lot easier just to kind of keep your eye on that. You know, the people and the bottom left for deaths, rather than, you know, because it's hard to look outside of that, especially if you're flying a dodo or something. Alright, so back into the river we go. I think this one's actually a slower boat mission too. The one in the north, I kind of like that at the top of the map. It's nice and quick, little circle, nice and easy. This one's not bad though. Scenic, but like I said, the most dangerous boat mission, so be careful. My opinion, the most dangerous boat mission. All these rocks and beaches. If you do get beached, try to back it up, try to continue, like use the inertia to try to bounce your way back into the water. Whoop. Remember your J brake for tight turns and brakes to slow down. But if all else fails and you end up beached, well, it's probably done for. You might want to quit sessions and suffer the tiny loss, you know, or something like that, then to deal with it. Or, you know, if you want to try, you can try moving it with your character by running. You know, most vehicles don't move very well, but the boat, actually, you can kind of push around the boat with your guy a little bit. But with any of these cell vehicles, they only give you moments to get it back going before they blow up. It's kind of dumb. Well, not blow up, but before they fail. Before the engine quits. You can also try, as an MC, calling in your bike. And hopefully, if you're close by to an acceptable spawn spot, it'll show up close enough for you, and you can quickly use it to push it back into the water. But you got to move fast when that happens. Usually it's, you know, I don't like how they blow up so fast. It blows up faster than a normal vehicle does, by far. If you ask me. I'm not sure how fast, but if it ever happens to you, you'll see what I mean. It's faster than I think it should be. Woohoo! Surfing! Alright, now as you guys seen, we covered in the other episode, it's good to use the boats, like I said, lean back, but when the waves let you, try to go along the crest of the wave. Yeah, try to surf your way along. I want to call it fly, but it's not flying. It's fish flying. But yeah, try to crest along the waves wherever possible, and you'll actually get a little bit of a speed boost that way, too. But like I said, not every day you can do that. Not every day there's waves. Not every day the waves are going in the right direction. Like that, right there, kind of thing. All right. Oh, now I forgot, but that's okay. Turn around here. Usually after we finished, I would have returned the Avenger to storage. But it should be fine. So I just did that. So now it's going to bring it back to the facility. It should pop up and tell me any moment. There it is. Your Avenger has been returned to your facility. Now I'm going to call it in again. Hopefully I'm not too close for it to not show up. Yeah, it did. It does that sometimes. Like I said in other episodes, if you're too close to the spawn area, it'll tend to do that. Oh, we can't even call another one for 4 minutes. Oh, well, I just showed you guys how to mess it up. That's okay. Sometimes you learn more by the failures too, right? So anyway, you want to time it right, and that's the habit that I'm trying to build, so that I put it away, and then I could have, you know, called it in earlier. But it's nothing really to do with that, though. It's because I was too close to the area, and because of that, it spawned at the next closest area. Yeah, we'll use the gargoyle. I bet you it's in the army base, where it should be. No, why is it way over there? That's a little unusual, guys. Usually it would be in the army base or around here. You could just drive through the base. I talked before that this is actually the fastest land vehicle, like on 2 wheels, not rocket powered or air vehicle, obviously. But you have the gargoyle, but you have to get the certain rims. You might want to check our video on that, but certain ones are required to make it do it. Then you fully upgrade it, and you have to wheelie it, and it goes incredibly fast. Now, just so you guys know, it's hard to get it up to that speed because it tends to kill you long before that. But, you know, you might be able to get it up to speed and go one of the fastest. It's definitely quick, as you guys can see. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Just got a delay. Oh, no, gargoyle, don't stop. Ugh, a little rough today. That's alright. Alright, Avenger. Away! Come on, Avenger. Let's go. Avenger away! Avenger, away! I'm holding on the gas the whole time. It just takes a few moments. Alright, so if you time it right, you know, and you don't get too close, you can just, I've even been using the Avenger, and it actually will spawn closer to you than most things do. It surprises me, actually. A lot more useful than the buzzard is. And I'm very used to calling in my buzzard all the time and things like that, but the Avenger spawns closer. So I've been trying to use it as often as possible. And it's generally faster than other things. And because it's an independent vehicle, what I mean is it's a vehicle all on its own. So it doesn't interfere with your bike or with your car, or I think even other airplanes. So a lot of other things, you know, you have to pick one or the other. Well, this one can be out at the same time. Alright, so last boat. I still got plenty of time. We just passed the halfway point a minute ago. That's even with the delay, so you guys should be okay on your own. Although it's good to have friends help you, though. That's for sure. Down we go. Come on. Yeah, see, that guy's looking. He's wondering, what's going on? Guy, no. Stay away from my dank herbs, man. These are for paying customers. We just leave it unattended. I like how it's just a duffel bag sitting there, you know? Like, we need the whole boat just for that duffel bag. You know? Why can't I just drive in my car and throw it in the water as I drive by? Alright, so now I'm going to go into my Avenger services and return it. You can leave it there, though. And now it'll be ready to spawn again once it returns. There we go. I'm not going to call it, but I'm just going to have a look here. And in 8 seconds now. So I could call it again. So basically I could call it again in a moment if I need to. So there we go. So a bit of a recap on MC weed cells, our biggest weed cell ever on 420. And a bit of a recap on the Avenger and how it can help in these MC cells. Yeah. Yeah, the boats are actually not bad. Not as good as other ways like the single truck, but they're actually pretty good. Much better than the post-op truck, that's for sure. I've said before, sometimes it's nice taking a boat trip. You don't, sometimes I don't do that very much, you know. And sometimes you catch a nice, nice waves on a nice sunset, you know. It can be a nice thing to do every now and again. Something different. Ooh. People talked about whether or not there'd be a Naval Dlc. I don't know about that, but there's a lot of rumors for the summertime. And the Naval Dlc rumor's been around for a while. I think ever since they added some tattoos and stuff that were like a kind of pirate for the Smuggler's Run and stuff. To some people, it's just to go with Smuggler's Run. There we go. So you gotta be careful in there. But some people took it as a hint, because sometimes they release things ahead of time, little bits, so that you can wear something on day one, you know. Already have a pirate tattoo on, they released the pirate stuff, you know. I don't think that's going to happen, but it'd be nice, you know. I don't know if it'd be my favorite DLC or anything, but, you know, there's lots of ocean out there, and it could be fun. There's an aircraft carrier already in the game, as many people know, you know, from a bunch of missions and stuff. So, they certainly could expand on it. I'd rather see other things, you know, but I wouldn't say no. Just in the spirit of what we're doing, an aquatic adventure. I prefer the above waves, you know, like the hydroplane stuff and whatnot. Maybe it'd be nice going underwater if they added in stuff again, you know, more fish, sharks, you know, stuff like that. More stuff to see, you know, like single player has. Woohoo. There you go, man. Happy 420. Yep, at the beach. All right. So, heading out to our last drop. Woohoo. Riding the waves. I think I might call in my Avenger. Even though I don't need it, because we're just about to finish, but still. Fly back out of here that way. Woohoo. Oh, there we go. Sold. We successfully delivered the biggest weed sale ever. 395,400. Not bad at all. Yeah. Now the Avenger up until today always spawned in the exact same spot for me. Right there. But of course I show you guys and it's there. and there. And there. But, you know, I would still say the advice still holds, because even at these farther distances, it's still faster than a lot of other things you're going to do to get a buzzard, or other things like that. Unless, of course, you have a friend with you, and you make them the road captain. And that's always handy, because then they can spawn in the quick buzzard and things like that. You know, other fast ways, right? Well, we will let him call us? Yeah, we haven't heard from him in a while.
And we have a sale.
Yeah, we do.
Digital assets transferred to your account, and that's it from LJT.
All right, thanks, LJT. Woohoo! Happy 420, everybody. Woohoo! Our biggest weed farm sale ever. All right. So, any of you guys want to see that original weed farm? We showed that in our news episode, but I don't know. You guys could be watching this in the future. There is the first weed farm ever was actually right here at this spot on the map. It's kind of a pretty crappy homegrown weed farm for those that want to see it. Yeah, let me out. There we go. All right, disband. Avoid those raids. Yeah. success. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing. I'm the Missing Sock. We'll see you again next time for more Grand Theft Auto Online. I think I might reward myself with a 420 car. Yeah. I think I will. You guys will have to see which one it is when it comes out. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Woo. That's right. Woo. Keep it real, homies. Yeah, successful 420. It's okay. Nobody's working out today. It's 420. See, nobody's around. No weightlifters. Nothing. Well, lots of people, but no weightlifters.
Just remember, it's always 420 somewhere in the world.
There you guys go. It's always 420 somewhere in the world. Yeah. Alright, doesn't get much more perfect than that. Biggest weed sale ever. Got the green color for our company. We even got to hear from the NPC that yells that out. Get to hear that every now and again. And let's see, smoking the water back open again? There it is. It's open again. Late night it closes. It's open thanks to our good work, everybody. Yep. Where's that? Excuse me, ding ding. Hello. Ding.
Sometimes life
Hello.
just seems a little too real, you know?
He must be in the back. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, oh, there's some license plates there. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait for him to come out. Take care, everybody.
How you doing?
Happy 420. Yeah, nice spread. Anybody see the guy who runs his shop? It's okay, I'll wait. Ding.